Rosenberg Implement was founded in 1937, and since its inception, they have always been your full-service John Deere dealership. Headquartered in Winter, they now have grown to dealerships in Pierre, Phillip, and their latest addition of Nebraska stores in Bloomfield, Harrington, Laurel, and Wayne. Even with their past success, they understand that they need to continually prove themselves each and every day to earn your business and trust, and are committed to doing just that. Proudly sponsoring the Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors dream and the coverage of the pursuit of those dreams on Winter Warriors Live.
Theater in downtown Winter is proud to be a sponsor of today's coverage on WinterWarriorsLive.com. We encourage all to attend today's game and cheer on the boys and girls of Tripp County in their pursuit of victory. And remember, if you have a break in your sports calendar, stop down for a movie and some great family fun and entertainment. Showtimes are Sunday through Thursday at 7:30 with double features on Friday and Saturday at 7:30 and 9:30 p.m. And remember, good luck in today's game.
Rosenberg Implement was founded in 1937, and since its inception, they have always been your full-service John Deere dealership. Headquartered in Winter, they now have grown to dealerships in Pierre, Phillip, and their latest addition of Nebraska stores in Bloomfield, Harrington, Laurel, and Wayne. Even with their past success, they understand that they need to continually prove themselves each and every day to earn your business and trust, and are committed to doing just that. Proudly sponsoring the Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors dream and the coverage of the pursuit of those dreams on Winter Warriors Live.
Suffering from neck pain, chronic or acute back pain, or headaches? Tired of temporary relief from your current regimen of treatment? Here at Atlas Chiropractic, it's a different approach. Dr. Willowade of Atlas Chiropractic in Winter uses a unique technique that is gentle, precise, and effective. Are you ready for change? Call Atlas Chiropractic today at 842-1588 to set up your initial examination, or stop into 210 South Main Street, Suite number 4, and begin your path to permanent correction. Atlas Chiropractic is a proud fan of the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior athletic teams and the coverage of their successes on Winter Warriors Live.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain and Winter are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide's agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain and Winter, locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection, and an equal opportunity provider.
Lil Feller in Winter welcomes all fans and travelers to Winter. We invite you to stop by before or after the game for the best in snacks, drinks, ice, fuel, and much more. It's all available at the Lil Feller, your 24-hour convenience store in Winter. Lil Feller also wants to wish all the Warrior and Lady Warriors good luck on the season and in tonight's competition. We are excited to bring you coverage of all of tonight's action on Winter Warriors Live. And remember, the Lil Feller is the one for all your pregame and postgame convenience traveling needs.
Frontier Motors is a committed sponsor of the student-athlete activities in our area and are proud to bring you coverage of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Frontier Motors in Winter is a full-service dealer for Chevrolet, GMC, Buick, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram vehicles. They also maintain one of the area's largest inventory of quality pre-owned vehicles. With over 300 in stock, the best selection at the best price is at Frontier Motors in Winter. Frontier Motors on West Highway 18, or shop online at frontiermotors.com.
Mel's Auto is a dedicated sponsor of all the action of Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. If you want your automotive in-road ready conditions, bring it to Mel's Auto on 210 Polk Street in Winter. They have 3 full-time experienced mechanics on hand who get your vehicle back on the road fast. All types of repairs from oil changes to major overhauls and everything in between at the most competitive prices. They even pick up and deliver too. So when you need quality repairs of any type, be confident in Mel's Automotive in Winter. Call 842-2643 for an appointment.
People say the good old days are gone, but Harry K keeps proving them all wrong. The K stands for quality, like the way things used to be. The best sales and service in Central South Dakota. Harry K, the people difference. Harry K, the people difference.
DB's Bait and Tackle has expanded to be the largest dealer in South Central South Dakota. DB's is stocked with tons of tackler for your angler adventures and live bait. So whether it's bass, walleye, northern catfish, or whatever you want to catch, stop in and you'll agree DB's Bait and Tackle at 142 West 4th Street in Winter is your store with more. DB's Bait and Tackle, proud to sponsor all the Winter Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Good luck in tonight's contest.
The store that always does the most for you is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck to the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior teams as a proud sponsor of all the action on Winter Warriors Live. We invite you to stop out for your everyday grocery needs, fresh produce, top grade meat department, incredible dairy section, and much, much more. Or for your special event orders, you'll always find what you're looking for at the Winter Food Center. And they always deliver speedy, friendly service at the Winter Food Center, the store doing the most for you.
The American dream is of a better future, a confident retirement. Those dreams have taken a beating lately. As a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, Layden & Associates is dedicated to helping you keep your dreams alive by listening, planning, working with you one-on-one so you can retire your way with confidence. Call today at 842-3832. Office is located at 214 East 2nd Street in Winter. Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC. Ameriprise Financial cannot guarantee future financial results.
How long should your dreams live?
Long enough to pay off the house.
Long enough to send the kids to college.
Your dreams should live forever. So help protect them with American Families Life Insurance. Use our online life needs calculator at amfam.com and call your local agent to find out how much coverage is right for you and your family. Your dream is out there. Go get it. We'll protect it. Life insurance underwritten by American Family Life Insurance Company. Home office, Madison, Wisconsin.
Here at Farmers Union Insurance, they do everything they can to make sure that you have the right insurance for your specific needs. They understand not every individual or family has the same insurance needs, and insurance is not a one-size-fits-all type solution. You see, they look at themselves as an insurance consultant rather than the typical salespeople. Farmers Union Insurance Agency's presence within the community is more than just an insurance office. They are proud to sponsor coverage of winter athletics and students. Good luck this year to all the Warrior and Lady Warriors.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in Winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house to remodel or new addition to major construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, and electrical work in Winter. We can handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service. For more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer of Crane heaters, too. Good luck in tonight's contest. H&O Electric is a proud sponsor of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior coverage on Winter Warriors Live.
Winter Regional Healthcare is proud to sponsor coverage of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior athletics and activities on Winter Warriors Live. Best of luck in tonight's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our local hospital and long-term care facility. For more information on the services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota. Remember, professional care with a personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
The Winter Bowling Center is a proud sponsor of all the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior action on Winter Warriors Live. For great family action, check out the Winter Bowling Center. We've got a great game room with pool, darts, foosball, pinball, and more. And we've got the best snack bar featuring delicious Mexican dishes, burgers, and of course, Stone Willie pizzas. Call in your order to 842-2287 for free delivery. We've also got an expanded casino room and can host all types of parties and events. The Winter Bowling Center, East Highway 44 in Winter.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Winter Warriors Live coverage of the region tournament for Class A VFW Teeners. First game in this opening round is going to pit Mission versus Winter. And this is Jody Brozick. I am joined by Doug Sherman. We will have the calls for you at 12:30 to 3 o'clock. Our next game will be Lee Deadwood taking on Winter. We will have a consolation game at 5:30, which will eliminate one team, and then this evening I will be here for the championship bracket semifinal action between the two winners from these opening two games. Joining me again today, as I had said, Mr. Douglas Sherman. Doug, how are you today?
I'm doing just fine, Jody. Looking forward to some great baseball this afternoon.
You got kind of a vacation on me last weekend.
Yeah, again, I apologize for that.
No,
probably poor timing on my part, but did have a good time down in Colorado. Got to see Peyton Manning.
Did you see the practice where he was dancing?
No. I went Sunday. They had an open practice at Sports Authority Field, so I figured, oh, heck, I'm there. Why not go? So I went in,
Have you
even
seen
though
the
I'm not a
highlights?
Broncos fan.
Have you seen the highlights of him dancing?
Yeah, I saw it all over ESPN and NFL Network. It was fun.
Boy's got no rhythm.
No, but he sure can throw a football.
He can sure throw a football. I wonder if Peyton ever threw a baseball in his life growing up.
I would bet he about had to.
Or did his dad just keep him?
As athletic as he is, but.
Or did his dad just keep him in football camps all summer long?
Hard to say.
The Manning camp.
They're all pretty good. Well, anyway, Jody, as you mentioned, first game of the Region 7A region tourney will feature Winter as a visiting squad even though we're at Leahy Bowl. They lost the coin toss versus Mission. So we'll go through the lineup here. Do first defensively for Mission on the mound. Pitching's Blake Burnett. Behind the plate catching is Jacob Moran. Over at first base is Foster Shaw. At second base is Aiden Bizzardi. Third base is Justice Morrison. Shortstop Shane Witt. Left field will be Jordan Poigney. Center field Ty Herman. And right field John Valdez. Cameron Biggins will lead things off for Winter here in inning number 1.
Took a look at strike 1 there.
Had a miss outside and even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike.
Actually caught the corner. 0-2 the count.
Got to look again. That's that delayed strike call from Austin, isn't it? 0-2 then the count. Adam is down low for ball 1. Biggins will be playing center field for Winter today. He'll be followed by Caleb Brozick and Riley Frazier. That's drilled to the shortstop, and that's going to get through his legs, so Biggins will be on base with an error at shortstop to start the game. As I noted, Caleb Brozick's batting second, playing left field. Riley Frazier batting third, playing shortstop. Trevor Saxon will be doing cleanup, playing first base. Jordan Turgeon batting fifth, playing third. John Clute batting sixth. He'll be playing right field. Jaden Schroeder batting seventh and doing the catching. Ryan Sherman, designated hitter, batting eighth. And Ty Bolton will be batting ninth and doing the pitching. Luke Engel will be playing second base, but he's being DH for. And we'll have a wild throw over to first, and that'll allow Biggins to go to second.
We clocked those this weekend over the course of the junior teener tournament. There were 91 throws over to first base. 3 runners were picked off, 8 were thrown away. So to give you an idea of the success of percentages,
I'm surprised we had 3 runners picked off, Jody. That's a pretty high percentage, actually.
2 were actually picked off at second base during the course of the tournament. 2 pickoff plays there. And there were only like 12 throws back to second, but 2 of them good enough to get the runner.
Well, that one will miss down low, so that'll even the count on Caleb at 1 ball, 1 strike. Winner with an early threat here, runner in scoring position in the form of Cameron Biggins. Breaking ball missed down low for ball 2.
Troy calls that a jelly leg. Caleb reacts to the curveball, not expecting it, jelly legged him.
Adam miss outside for ball 3. Yeah, I listened to a few of the games you guys did while I was gone, Jody, and I thought you guys did a very fine job announcing that tourney. That'll miss inside, so Caleb will move down to first, and that'll put runners on first and second now, nobody out, and bring the very dangerous shortstop of Winter, Riley Frazier, to the plate.
You're only as good as your help.
Well, you had some great help up here, Jody.
We did. We actually uncovered new talent this year. Randy Clute did a great job. Glenn McCready did the final 3 games on Sunday, all championship games. Got some wonderful insight into a Hall of Fame umpire's mind. A lot of history here on Leahy Bowl. The man loves baseball.
Yes, he does. Glenn's been a mainstay here with baseball in Leahy Bowl for a long, long time. Much the same as one of our umpires on the field, Brad Schramm, out doing the bases today. Another one of those names that's been associated with Leahy Bowl a lot over the years. Austin Ritchie is behind the plate doing the umping today.
One of the key things that we saw this weekend in a state championship tournament, leadoff walks equated to runs about 95% of the time. Right here, Mission in trouble. 2 runners.
Frazier will ground that one to second. Throw will be made to the shortstop, so that will get the force out on Caleb Brozick for out number 1. Frazier will reach on the fielder's choice, so we'll have runners on the corners now, 1 out, and our cleanup hitter, Trevor Saxon, coming to the plate. Yeah, I don't think the percentages are that high in the major leagues, but they're not far away from it. Those leadoff walks kill baseball teams. I mean, so often that will haunt you with a run. Runner goes. There'll be no throw. So Frazier will move down to second now, putting runners on at second and third for Saction.
Now, Trevor's been hitting the ball well lately. I'm not trying to jinx him, but he's been seeing it, making good contact here for the Winter Teener squad.
Showed good patience there. That ball was out of the zone, so he'll have a 1-0 count now. Or excuse me, a 1-1 count. Had a miss inside for ball 2. Now here with a 2-1 count, Jody, you got to figure he's going to get a pretty good pitch to hit. Swing and a miss. That'll even the count at 2 balls, 2 strike. He got his pitch there. He got the fastball right where he wanted, just wasn't able to execute.
Now we're going to see him go into a defense mode here. He's going to choke up and just try to stay alive and put that ball in play, which would almost equate into an automatic run if he could do it.
That's going to bounce in the dirt and get past the catcher, and that will allow the runner, Biggins, to come in and score. So Winter will take an early 1-0 lead. Frazier moves down to third, and the count on Saction now goes full.
Again, same situation here. Trevor's going to just try to get this ball in play with Riley Frazier at third base. It's going to almost equate into that automatic run.
Saction will get the job done as he'll hit one up the middle in the center field, pick up a base hit and an RBI as Frazier comes in to score easily on the play. So Winter boys off to a great start here so far with an early 2-0 lead. That'll bring to the plate Jordan Turgeon, playing third today for Winter. Here again, still only 1 out and a runner on at first.
Trevor really not a threat to steal here in this Winter lineup. You never know. Coach Hansen's going to lay things out here.
Trevor's more in there for his bat and his power versus his speed, but you know, he did a great job, just what you expect out of your cleanup hitter. Got the RBI single and did all you could ask there. Turgeon now down in an 0-2 hole, so he'll go into a defensive mode. That one's going to bounce low, so that's going to allow Saction to move down to second. That'll remove the force now and put Saction into scoring position. Count on Turgeon's now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kind of a key name missing from Mission's lineup today, Jody, in Austin Hammer.
Was in a walking boot up here during the Junior Teener tournament. Playing a lot of summer league basketball out in Mission, which is normal. They play a lot of hoops out there, and he rolled it up pretty good. I thought in pregame warm-ups, though, we saw him testing it. We thought he was good to go for this game, the way he was running.
Yeah, it's too bad. Got to miss a big game like this with injury. Well, the batter is now John Clute. He'll cut and miss at the first one, so 0-1 now the count. And I'm sure if Mr. Hammer were able to play at all, Jody, he would be in there.
Yeah, he's one of those kids that we talked about. Pre-game we were talking a lot about heart and passion, and this is the time of year where you see both of those come bubbling to the surface, and Austin Hammer is definitely full of heart and passion. Doesn't matter what sport he's playing, I just love watching him. Whether it's track, you see it there, baseball, basketball. Haven't got a lot of opportunities to watch him in football yet, but I'm sure he's the same there.
Very good athlete. That'll be swung and missed. Oh, that'll be fouled off. Count will remain 1 ball, 2 strikes. I thought for a second there John Clute might have a chance to run down to first as the ball scooted past the catcher. Allen's in there for called strike 3, so that's going to end the inning. Winner does score a couple, though, so they take an early 2-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the first. Mission's going to start things off with Jordan Poigney, Aiden Bizzardi, and Shane Witt when we return.
The Pix Theater in downtown Winter is proud to be a sponsor of today's coverage on WinterWarriorsLive.com. We encourage all to attend today's game and cheer on the boys and girls of Tripp County in their pursuit of victory. And remember, if you have a break in your sports calendar, stop down for a movie and some great family fun and entertainment. Showtimes are Sunday through Thursday at 7:30 with double features on Friday and Saturday at 7:30 and 9:30 p.m. And remember, good luck in today's game.
Rosenberg Implement was founded in 1937, and since its inception, they have always been your full-service John Deere dealership. Headquartered in Winter, they now have grown to dealerships in Pierre, Phillip, and their latest addition of Nebraska stores in Bloomfield, Harrington, Laurel, and Wayne. Even with their past success, they understand that they need to continually prove themselves each and every day to earn your business and trust, and are committed to doing just that. Proudly sponsoring the Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors dream and the coverage of the pursuit of those dreams on Winter Warriors Live.
Suffering from neck pain, chronic or acute back pain, or headaches? Tired of temporary relief from your current regimen of treatment? Here at Atlas Chiropractic, it's a different approach. Dr. Willowade of Atlas Chiropractic in Winter uses a unique technique that is gentle, precise, and effective. Are you ready for change? Call Atlas Chiropractic today at 842-1588 to set up your initial examination, or stop into 210 South Main Street, Suite number 4, and begin your path to permanent correction. Atlas Chiropractic is a proud fan of the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior athletic teams and the coverage of their successes on Winter Warriors Live.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl. We're about to start the bottom of the first in this Region 7A tourney opening game. Winter and Mission playing. Winter with an early 2-0 lead. On the mound doing the pitching for Winter will be Ty Bolton. In the rest of the lineup defensively, Jaden Schroeder will be catching. Playing first is Trevor Sokshin. Second base is Luke Engel. Jordan Turgeon playing third. Riley Frazier playing short. Caleb Brozik's out in left field. Cameron Biggins is in center. And John Clute is in right. So it looks like we're about to start things off. Winner of course, is coached by John Hanson. Looks like we're ready. Jordan Poigney is going to step in for Mission and lead things off. First pitch from Bolton will be cut on and fouled off for strike one. That's a nice pitch there, Jody. A fastball, worked the inside, kind of handcuffed the batter. That'll miss outside and even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike.
One thing I like about Ty, he's so quick in between pitches. He's just there to work it.
That'll be cut on and miss for strike 2. You know, in all the games I've been involved in through my years, like mostly softball, not baseball, but defensive behind you love it when a pitcher works fast. It keeps your defense in the game. It keeps them focused. I don't know why that isn't coached that way more often, actually. Some pitch will be fouled off.
Some pitchers like to get up there and really focus in between pitches. Oftentimes, if you're not having a successful day, that equates or leads to long innings. Long innings are terrible on a defense. You don't want to spend too much time out there thinking.
No, you don't.
Thinking's not good.
And you don't want to lull your defense to sleep. But at any rate, I do like it to see someone working fast. That'll be ground sharply to Turgeon. He's going to throw to first. Throw will be high off the mark. So that'll allow the runner Poigney to be safe. He's not going to try and get down to second, though, so he'll reach on the air. Throw was high, so that would be an error on the third baseman. So that'll bring to the plate number 23, Aiden Bizzardi, playing second base for Mission. You know, on that one, Jody, would you give the error to the third baseman or the first baseman?
I think that's got to go to the first baseman. Trevor didn't locate first base, got himself kind of twisted up over there, and then found himself in the base path and was very uncomfortable. It was a throw that he should have had.
Yeah, he really wasn't stretching for that ball the way he probably should have. So I would agree. We'll go, that's an E3. Poigney looked like he was leaning a little bit there, so see if he takes off in this one. Throw over will be not in time.
Yeah, he's trying to get a running start there on Ty. Ty's doing a nice job of recognizing that and coming over to first with that throw. There's that running start
Not
again.
going. Ball will be low. Now even to count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, he's definitely thinking about it, Jody. Taking a couple extra steps just about every pitch. That'll miss outside for ball 2.
Let's work the mission's benefit. Ty has missed 2 straight pitches.
Yeah, Poigney's a pretty big distraction over there at first. That'll be fouled off. So count will even up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cut on and miss for strike 3. Bizzardi's retired for out number 1.
Big out.
That is a huge out. Next up for Mission will be Shane Witt, their shortstop. Yeah, that's a big out. That can change the complexion of the whole inning here. If they get that second guy on, you know, Winter might be in a little trouble. And right now, I think you kind of steal that momentum back. 0-1 to count now on Witt. Poigney again will stay there. Ball's fouled off for strike 2. Kind of surprised so far, Jody, that Poigney hasn't tried to steal that base and test the waters here with Winter.
I think Ty kept him close with those early moves.
That's skied into center field, and Biggins will park under it. He makes the catch. That's going to retire Witt for out number 2. And that'll bring their cleanup hitter, Blake Burnett, to the plate. Burnett doing the pitching for Mission. So Winter now with 2 big defensive outs after the leadoff error, trying to get out of this inning without any runs coming across the board and protect that lead.
I think Poigney's off this time.
There he goes, yep. Ball is fouled off, so he's going to have to go back to first.
I think I've figured out when he's going to go. Not only is he kind of getting that rolling start, but he kind of tips forward. He was leaning towards home plate, trying to time Ty up and get that jump.
I saw the same thing, Jody, and I think Winter would probably do well to keep an eye on him right now. Yeah, there was definitely no doubt he was going on that one. There he goes again. That'll miss outside. Throw down is not in time. He will pick up a stolen base.
Nice throw by Jaden Schroeder.
Very nice throw by Jaden. So that'll put the runner Poigney now in scoring position with 2 outs, and the count on Burnett is 1 ball, 1 strike. That'll miss up high for ball 2. That one's hit sharply to third. Jordan's got it. He's going to throw over to first. And Saxon will make the catch. And that will retire Burnett and end the inning. So Winter does its job. They put the goose egg on the board, and we're heading to the top of the second. Jaden Schroeder, Ryan Sherman, and Ty Bolton will be batting when we return.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain and Winter are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide's agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain and Winter, locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection, and an equal opportunity provider.
Lil Feller in Winter welcomes all fans and travelers to Winter. We invite you to stop by before or after the game for the best in snacks, drinks, ice, fuel, and much more. It's all available at the Lil Feller, your 24-hour convenience store in Winter. Lil Feller also wants to wish all the Warrior and Lady Warriors good luck on the season and in tonight's competition. We are excited to bring you coverage of all of tonight's action on Winter Warriors Live. And remember, the Lil Feller is the one for all your pregame and postgame convenience traveling needs.
Frontier Motors is a committed sponsor of the student-athlete activities in our area and are proud to bring you coverage of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Frontier Motors in Winter is a full-service dealer for Chevrolet, GMC, Buick, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram vehicles. They also maintain one of the area's largest inventory of quality pre-owned vehicles. With over 300 in stock, the best selection at the best price is at Frontier Motors in Winter. Frontier Motors on West Highway 18 or shop online at frontiermotors.com.
Oh, we're back live and on the air in Winter Warriors Live with this big Region 7A VFW Teener tourney. Winter and Mission, Winter with the early 2-0 lead, and Jaden Schroeder is going to start things off. That'll miss inside for ball one. Blake Burnett still on the mound pitching for Mission. That'll be fouled off, and that'll even the count at 1-1 strike.
Just a little bit behind that one. He's fouling that off as it just is crossing the plate instead of out in front of the plate.
That'll be cut on and missed for strike 2. So now a 1-2 strike count on Schroeder. Here's the pitch from Burnett. That'll bounce in front of the plate, and that'll even the count at 2-2 strikes.
Jaden's one of those kids that we need on base. His speed, if he can get to first any way possible, that's almost an automatic double.
You know, with his speed, Jody, you know, the temptation would be there sometimes just try to bunt for the base hit with him and get him on base, because he has the propensity to score a run every time on base. Well, Ryan Sherman will now step in as our designated hitter, and that'll miss outside for ball one.
Same thing for Ryan here?
For the
speed?
No. Ryan will ground one sharply to the second baseman. He's going to field it, throw to first, and Ryan will be retired for out number 2.
That was a sharp hit ball. You could hear that off the bat here. It was just a smash.
You know, Ryan, that's kind of been the story of Ryan's season so far. He's been hitting the ball well, but always seems to be right at somebody.
Those eventually find a hole.
Got to. Well, Ty Bolton will step in now with 2 outs. He's going to hit a hard hit ball to second. That'll be fielded, thrown to first, and that will end the inning. So Winter hit the ball hard, but right at him. So we're going to head to the bottom of the second, still with a Winter having a 2-0 lead. Mission will be sending up Ty Herman, Jacob Moran, and Foster Shaw when we return.
Mel's Auto is a dedicated sponsor of all the action of Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. If you want your automotive in-road ready conditions, bring it to Mel's Auto on 210 Polk Street in Winter. They have 3 full-time experienced mechanics on hand who get your vehicle back on the road fast. All types of repairs, from oil changes to major overhauls and everything in between, at the most competitive prices. They even pick up and deliver too. So when you need quality repairs of any type, be confident in Mel's Automotive in Winter. Call 842-2643 for an appointment.
People say the good old days are gone.
DB's Bait and Tackle has expanded to be the largest dealer in South Central South Dakota. DB's is stocked with tons of tackler for your angler adventures and live bait. So whether it's bass, walleye, northern catfish, or whatever you want to catch, stop in and you'll agree DB's Bait and Tackle at 142 West 4th Street in Winter is your store with more. DB's Bait and Tackle, proud to sponsor all the Winter Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Good luck in tonight's contest.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl. We're about to start the bottom of the second inning. Ty Herman is going to lead things off for Mission. Ty Bolton still on the mound doing the pitching for Winter. Ty had a very solid first inning. Wasn't sure what kind of crowd we'd get here today, Jody, with this early noon game, but we have a great crowd.
Better than what the Yankees draw for their noon starts.
Well, the way they've been playing lately, it wouldn't surprise me.
Derek Jeter, I saw, picked up 3,420.
Yeah, he passed Carl Yastrzemski the other day. Jeter's been playing well this year. It's just the team just can't seem to score runs.
And, you know, Yankees normally put up runs in bunches.
And they're always notorious for home runs.
Right.
But, yeah, they're just not hitting them this year. Well, 2-0 count here on Ty Herman. That'll miss inside for ball 3.
Here we're looking at the possibility of a leadoff walk. Let's see.
I was in there for a called strike. Yeah, Ty right here with the 3-1 count just needs to come right after him again with that same fastball and challenge him. I think that'll miss down low for ball 4. Ty's throwing with some pretty good velocity here. If you know, as long as he can keep his strike or his fastball in the strike zone, I think Mission's going to struggle hitting it. Well, Jacob Moran's going to step in. Moran's doing the catching for Mission today. That'll be fouled back for strike 1. Ty throwing from the stretch. Here's the 0-1. That'll be fouled back for strike 2. So Moran now down in an 0-2 hole here. Runner Herman staying at first. Very conservative lead so far. Here's the pitch. Cut on and miss. Strike 3. Moran's retired for out number 1 of the inning. Very big strikeout here with runner on at first and nobody out at the time. So now 1 out, and the batter will be the first baseman, Foster Shaw. Just like we said last inning, Jody, I mean, getting that out there, I mean, after, you know, your leadoff hitter gets on, whether it's a walk or an error, that number 2 hitter is critical in an inning. The runner is going, throw down not in time. So Herman will pick up a stolen base.
Winter not paying as much attention to Herman at first base there. He got a lot more of a clean jump looking at that than Poigney had gotten in the first inning. Jaden Schroeder just maybe a step slower with this throw.
And Mission did a good job there with kind of the deception. You know, the first couple pitches to Moran and then to Shaw as well. Herman had a pretty conservative lead, and then all of a sudden, you know, the great jump on the ball. So I think it kind of lulled our defense to sleep a little bit, thinking he wasn't going to be running. That'll be cut on and missed, and that'll even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike on Shaw. Missed inside for ball 2. Shaw's batting number 7 in the Mission order today. That'll miss outside, so he'll have a 3-1 count now. Justice Morrison and John Valdez will be following Shaw as the 8 and 9 hitters. That'll miss inside, and Shaw's going to draw the walk. So that'll put runners now in first and second with 1 out and bring the number 8 hitter, third baseman Justice Morrison, to the plate.
When you get to that point in the lineup, number 9 is dangerous. Number 9 hitters this weekend at the Junior Teener State Tournament had an on-base percentage probably over 700. Probably a batting percentage of over 500. You see a lot of double leadoffs.
A lot of coaches doing the double leadoff thing, which is a great move. Jody and I used to always try and do that as well when we coached.
Number 8 batters were not nearly as successful.
That'll miss inside for ball 1.
Ty needs to bear down here.
Ty having some control issues this inning with 2 walks now. That'll miss out. Oh, that one's in there for a called strike. Count is even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch is down low for ball 2.
2-1 the count.
Yeah, with the bottom of the order here, Jody, Ty just needs to challenge these hitters and put it across the plate. That'll be fly ball over to second base. It's going to be dropped, but infield fly was ruled, so Morrison is retired. Infield fly will record Morrison as out. Runners don't have to advance the net, so they'll stay at first and second. So now with 2 outs, the batter is going to be right fielder John Valdez.
So now
I got a question for you, Jody. Is that still an F4? Even though
no, it is not an F4.
It is infield fly.
And it's not an E4 either.
No, it's simply an out.
Yep.
That'll miss outside for ball 1. And I mean, umpire Brad Schramm did a great job on that. He had his hands up in the air. That was called instantly. So, I mean, nobody was surprised by the call. And it was the right call. Well, 2-0 count now on Valdez. Again, missing outside for ball 3. That one's in there for a called strike, so 3-1 now the count on Valdez. That'll miss up high, and that's going to load the bases here with 2 outs and bring the top of the order in the form of Jordan Poigney to the plate. John Hansen's going to have a visit to the mound here to try to see if he can get everybody settled down and regroup here, because this is a big at-bat coming up here for Poigney.
It is.
Winner with the opportunity to erase 3 base runners, and Mission with a chance here to really have a big inning.
Defensively, you love the idea of stranding runners on the base paths. Offensively, not such a good thought.
Mission with the bases loaded, all from walks, no base hits this inning. First pitch is going to be outside for ball 1. Bolton now throwing from the windup. Here's the pitch. That's going to be drilled into left field, and fortunately for Winter, that will go foul for strike 1. Poigney just hammered that ball, but deep into foul territory. Here's the 1-1 to Poigney. That's going to miss down low for ball 2.
I didn't miss by much.
Here's the 2-1. That'll be fouled off for strike 2, so Winner now 1 strike away from getting out of this. Force outs everywhere, so ground ball should be just a simple force out. That's going to be hit to the shortstop. Riley Frazier with a great play. Probably saved a run from scoring there. Unable to make a throw, but the diving catch definitely stopped a second run from being able to score there, saving a run. Poigney will pick up an RBI single, though, so and that'll bring to the plate Aiden Bizzardi. Bizzardi struck out in his first at-bat. Our score is now 2-1 in favor of Winner. Can't say enough there, Jody, about that catch made by Frazier. That clearly, in my eyes anyway, saved at least 1 run from scoring.
Absolutely. Lunging effort by him to snag that. And he came up, he was looking to make a play, but all the runners had been on their horses, so there was no opportunity for him.
He did the right thing, just hang on to the ball. That'll be fouled out of play, and that'll even account at 1 ball, 1 strike to Bizzardi. Yeah, the danger if he'd tried making a throw there is you're probably not going to get the runner anyway, and then you might have a wild throw, and all sorts of bad things can happen. That'll miss inside for ball 2. Schroeder with a great job to catch that ball. So Winner now with 2 really good defensive plays this inning, both of them preventing a run from scoring. Hopefully that'll translate into getting an out here and getting out of this jam. That's be fouled off for strike 2, so the count now goes 2-2 on Bizzardi. Well, here's the 2-2 from Bolton. It's going to miss down low, making the count full. So 3-2 count, bases loaded, and 2 outs. So runners will be releasing on the pitch now. That's cut on and missed for strike 3, and that is out number 3. A huge strikeout there. Winner gets out of the jam with only 1 run, so they keep their 2-1 lead as we head to the 3rd. Winner's going to send Cameron Beggins, Caleb Brozick, and Riley Frazier to the plate when we return.
The store that always does the most for you is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck to the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior teams as a proud sponsor of all the action on Winter Warriors Live. We invite you to stop out for your everyday grocery needs, fresh produce, top-grade meat department, incredible dairy section, and much, much more. Or, for your special event orders, you'll always find what you're looking for at the Winter Food Center. And they always deliver speedy, friendly service at the Winter Food Center, the store doing the most for you.
The American dream is of a better future, a confident retirement. Those dreams have taken a beating lately. As a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, Layden & Associates is dedicated to helping you keep your dreams alive by listening, planning, working with you one-on-one, so you can retire your way with confidence. Call today at 842-3832. Office is located at 214 East 2nd Street in Winter. Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC. Ameriprise Financial cannot guarantee future financial results.
How long should your dreams live?
Long enough to pay off the house.
Long enough to send the kids to college.
Your dreams should live forever. So help protect them with American Families Life Insurance. Use our online life needs calculator at amfam.com and call your local agent to find out how much coverage is right for you and your family. Your dream is out there. Go get it. We'll protect it. Life insurance underwritten by American Family Life Insurance Company. Home office, Madison, Wisconsin.
Well, we're back live at Leahy Bowl. Cameron Beggins going to start things off for Winner here in the 3rd inning. First pitch will miss inside for ball 1. Well, Jody, Winner got into a big jam last inning, and some great defense got us out of that jam. Riley Frazier with a diving catch. Jaden Schroeder with a leaping grab. That one's going to be dropped over there at first, so that'll be an error on the first baseman, and the count will go 1-1.
That is what you would call new life.
very, very much so.
Oftentimes here with the warning track all the way around the park, he hit the anger line right by the dugout, and it kind of just fooled him where he thought he was close to that fence.
You could see he was looking for the fence because he reached for the ball instead of getting under it. There was some concern about running into the fence, and that is a tough thing for a young player to adjust to and get used to. Well, here's the 2-1 to Biggins. That'll miss up high for ball three. Biggins with a lot of speed here, looking to get on base here with a base hit or a walk. He's going to drive that one hard into second baseman. Bizzardi makes the play. Nice play at second base by Bizzardi. Robbed a base hit from Cameron Biggins. Very hard hit ball, but just a great play by Aiden Bizzardi over there. So Winner now with one out will send Caleb Brozick to the plate. That'll be cut on and miss for strike one. Bizzardi's had a lot of action over there so far this game, Jody, with I know 4 balls. I got 4 balls hit very hard to him so far today. That one's drilled to third. And the throw will be made to first, so Caleb will be retired on the 5-3 putout. Winner hitting the ball very hard today, Jody. Just some tough luck right at the defense. So with 2 outs, Riley Frazier is going to step in.
But if you're a coach, you want to see your team.
You bet.
You love the idea that you're hitting the ball.
You know that ball's going to find the hole sooner or later. So just stay aggressive, and your day will come. Here's the 0-1 to Frazier. That'll be cut on and fouled back for strike 2. Frazier reached on a fielder's choice in the first and later scored an inning on an RBI by Trevor Saxon. Throw's not going to be in time, so Frazier will reach safely on the error at catcher. So that'll be recorded as a strikeout and an error on the catcher and allow Frazier to move down to first.
The bag, when the first baseman was pulled off the bag, his toe caught it, and then Frazier tripped over it as he was going across the bag. If you watch here, you'll see Frazier go down as that bag comes up.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a scary play there. That's the type where you can roll an ankle or twist a knee pretty easily, and fortunately looks like everything's okay for everybody, so Saxon's going to step in here with 2 outs. I'd have to believe Mr. Frazier's going to be thinking of a stolen base here. I would guess even if he stills that Saxon will have the green light to swing on any pitch.
Huge lead. Huge lead by Riley Frazier.
You know, Riley's got the speed where he can take that kind of lead, and there's very few people I think that can throw him out. There he goes. Pitch will be mishandled by the catcher, so Frazier's easily going to be down to second. Now in scoring position, in the count on Saxon, 1 ball, no strikes. Saxon already with a base hit and an RBI in the game, looking to pick up another one here. That's in there for a called strike, and that'll even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. That's going to be a tough play. Third baseman's got it. He'll throw to first. Ooh, throw was off the mark, but he made a great tag. That will retire Saxon, and that will end the inning. Nice defense there by Mission. So Winner fails to score in the third, so our score remains 2-1 as we head to the bottom of the third. Shane Witt, Blake Burnett, and Ty Herman will be coming up when we return.
Here at Farmers Union Insurance, they do everything they can to make sure that you have the right insurance for your specific needs. They understand not every individual or family has the same insurance needs, and insurance is not a one-size-fits-all type solution. You see, they look at themselves as an insurance consultant rather than the typical salespeople. Farmers Union Insurance Agency's presence within the community is more than just an insurance office. They are proud to sponsor coverage of winter athletics and students. Good luck this year to all the Warrior and Lady Warriors.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house to remodel or new addition to major construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, and electrical work in winter. We can handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer of Crane heaters, too. Good luck in tonight's contest. H&O Electric is a proud sponsor of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior coverage on Winter Warriors Live.
Winter Regional Healthcare is proud to sponsor coverage of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior athletics and activities on Winter Warriors Live. Best of luck in tonight's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our local hospital and long-term care facility. For more information on the services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota. Remember, professional care with a personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
We're back live and on the air on Winter Warriors Live today, and Shane Witt's going to step in for Mission here in the bottom of the third to start things off. First pitch will be outside for ball one. Here's the pitch from Bolton. That'll miss down low for ball two.
As an umpire, anytime you see that catcher's head kind of turned to the side, you know that it was low.
Yeah, a bit of a flinch.
Yeah, that just
human instinct.
I never did that. I stayed in there. I was ready to take a bullet.
Here's the 2-1. That'll miss down low for ball three.
So leadoff man has been aboard first 2 innings for Mission. Let's see if they can get that third consecutive leadoff batter up.
That's cut on and missed for strike 2, so the count will go full on Witt. Witt's batting third in the order for Mission today. That's hit in the left field for a base hit. Nice piece of hitting there by Witt to start things off here in the third, and that'll bring to the plate the pitcher for Mission, Blake Burnett. Burnett batting cleanup for Mission today.
Only the third hit of the game. This has been a pretty well played game so far. At times the pitchers have struggled with control, but I would have to say the pitchers are going to dictate the pace of the game both ways.
Yeah, and I mean, so far, you know, even though Winter got into a big jam, they were able to, with some good defense, and Ty, you know, even though Ty may not have his best stuff, he made the pitch when he needed to last inning to get out of that jam. So, he's got to see if they can continue that. That'll be skied in the center field. Biggins is there. He'll make the catch. Biggins had to really run in on that one. It kind of died on him there, Jody. I thought he was going to have a pretty easy fly ball, but ended up being kind of a tougher catch, but Biggins with a good job making it, and that'll be out number one.
Kind of a lazy flag blowing in straight out of the north, sometimes northwest.
Ty Herman steps in now.
I couldn't have missed by much there. Ty low in the strike zone.
It's one of those where Ty might be getting a little frustrated there, but you know, every umpire is different, and you got to throw to their zone.
Yep, you've got to be able to adapt.
That one's in there for a called strike. That'll even account at 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nice adjustment. Can't hit the low end of the strike zone. You come up right at the letters.
And you know, Richie's been consistent all day. I think he's His strike zone is very constant. So yeah, as a pitcher, Ty just needs to find that zone. Well, 2-1 now the count on Herman. Liner will be caught by Engel, and he's going to double off the runner with a great catch and throw to first. So that will end the inning quickly for Mission. And we've got 3 in the books now, Jody, headed to the 4th. Winner is going to be sending up Jordan Turgeon, John Clute, and Jaden Schroeder when we return.
The Winter Bowling Center is a proud sponsor of all the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior action on Winter Warriors Live. For great family action, check out the Winter Bowling Center. We've got a great game room with pool, darts, foosball, pinball, and more. And we've got the best snack bar featuring delicious Mexican dishes, burgers, and of course, Stone Willie pizzas. Call in your order to 842-2287 for free delivery. We've also got an expanded casino room and can host all types of parties and events. The Winter Bowling Center, East Highway 44 in Winter.
The Pix Theater in downtown Winter is proud to be a sponsor of today's coverage on WinterWarriorsLive.com. We encourage all to attend today's game and cheer on the boys and girls of Tripp County in their pursuit of victory. And remember, if you have a break in your sports calendar, stop down for a movie and some great family fun and entertainment. Showtimes are Sunday through Thursday at 7:30 with double features on Friday and Saturday at 7:30 and 9:30 p.m. And remember, good luck in today's game.
Rosenberg Implement was founded in 1937, and since its inception, they have always been your full-service John Deere dealership, headquartered in Winter. They now have grown to dealerships in Pierre, Phillip, and their latest addition of Nebraska stores in Bloomfield, Harrington, Laurel, and Wayne. Even with their past success, they understand that they need to continually prove themselves each and every day to earn your business and trust, and are committed to doing just that. Proudly sponsoring the Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors dream and the coverage of the pursuit of those dreams on Winter Warriors Live.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl. We are started the top of the 4th. Jordan Turgeon fouls one off for strike 1. Jordan had a strikeout in his last at bat. That's going to be fouled back for strike 2. So Jordan with a couple pretty good swings on the ball, but fouled them both off. So now I'll have to go into kind of a defensive posture here and see if he can just punch that ball in play somewhere.
If I'm Jordan, I keep that same approach. He's been right on. This at-bat's looked a lot better than the first at-bat.
Had a miss outside for ball 1. Jordan doing a good job being patient there and not chasing that 0-2 pitch out of the zone. Had a miss outside and even things up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Had a miss down low, so just like that, the count goes from 0-2 to full now on Jordan Turgeon. So big pitch coming up here from Burnett. You don't want that leadoff runner on if you're Mission. That one will be lined back at the pitcher. He'll make the catch, and Turgeon's retired for out number 1. Looked like that kind of handcuffed him a little, Jody. Do you think that was going to be ball 4?
I thought it was in for a strike. I thought he did the right thing protecting the plate.
He probably did. I mean, with 2 strikes there, you got to be so cautious there. Unfortunately, just didn't work out in Winter's favor. Well, John Clute will step in now.
We see so many of these Winter batters that are right on top of the plate. John is kind of the anti-batter, if you will. He is clear away from the plate, and that outside curve fools him sometimes.
John's going to hit one back to the shortstop. It's fielded cleanly. Throw over is made, so John will be retired for out number 2. Jaden Schroeder is going to step in now for Winter.
Good contact. Again, another boy putting the bat on the ball.
And that's kind of been the story of the game, Jody. I mean, every inning we're making pretty good contact hitting the ball, but just haven't had that lucky streak yet where we start putting it out in the grass and not finding the defense when we do hit it. count will move to 1 ball, 1 strike on Schroeder. Got a miss up high for ball 2. Cut on and miss for strike 2, so count evens up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. That'll miss outside, so count will move full on Schroeder. Second full count this inning. That one's inside, but swung on and missed, and Schroeder's retired for out number 3. So we're heading to the bottom of the 4th. Winner still with a 2-1 lead. Jacob Moran, Foster Shaw, and Justice Morrison come into the plate when we return.
Suffering from neck pain, chronic or acute back pain, or headaches? Tired of temporary relief from your current regimen of treatment? Here at Atlas Chiropractic, it's a different approach. Dr. Willowade of Atlas Chiropractic in Winter uses a unique technique that is gentle, precise, and effective. Are you ready for change? Call Atlas Chiropractic today at 842-1588 to set up your initial examination, or stop into 210 South Main Street, Suite number 4, and begin your path to permanent correction. Atlas Chiropractic is a proud fan of the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior athletic teams and the coverage of their successes on Winter Warriors Live.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain and Winter are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide's agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain and Winter, locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection, and an equal opportunity provider.
Lil Feller in Winter welcomes all fans and travelers to Winter. We invite you to stop by before or after the game for the best in snacks, drinks, ice, fuel, and much more. It's all available at the Lil Feller, your 24-hour convenience store in Winter. Lil Feller also wants to wish all the Warrior and Lady Warriors good luck on the season and in tonight's competition. We are excited to bring you coverage of all of tonight's action on Winter Warriors Live. And remember, the Lil Feller is the one for all your pregame and postgame convenience traveling needs.
We're back live and on the air with Winter Warriors Live, coming at you with the bottom of the 4th about to begin here in this 2-1 ball game in which Winter leads over Mission. Jacob Moran's going to step in and lead things off for Mission when we begin. Ty Bolton still on the mound doing the pitching for Winter.
Pre-game interview with Coach Hansen. He was really hoping to get 4 innings out of Ty. And at that point, he was going to reevaluate him. If he could get him to 5, he was looking at hopefully a complete game out of Ty Bolton. So we're at that 4th inning mark where Coach Hansen's going to be evaluating Ty's performance on the mound.
That'll be hit in the left field. Oh, that's going to get hit past Caleb Brozick there. Caleb almost with a outstanding catch. Just a nasty hop on that ball, but Moran will only end up with a base hit, single, unable to get to second on it. Caleb ran in on it and kind of had to make one of those sliding catches at it. I mean, that's clearly a base hit, but, you know, just the ball kind of dove in front of him and not much you can do there.
Unfortunately, we don't have film on his father. His father used to make those catches routinely.
Well, that'll bring to the plate Foster Shaw, first baseman for Mission.
Oh,
I was never around to witness those things, Jody. Shaw's hit by the pitch, so he'll move down to first, and that's going to put runners on first and second now with nobody out here, and the number 8 hitter, Justice Morrison, coming to the plate. Very big at bat for Morrison coming up here. You know, as the number 8 hitter, Winter needs to quickly try to retire Morrison and Valdez, the 8 and 9 hitters, and kind of curb the damage here because Mission's pretty set up here. That's fouled off for strike 2, so No balls, 2 strikes to count now on Morrison. Another one fouled back. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes.
Are you having trouble with the screen?
I am. You know, I couldn't see if that one fouled back or if it went into Schroeder's glove. So
okay.
Cut on and miss there, and that'll be strike 3. Morrison is retired for out number 1. A huge out there for Winter. So did the job on the number 8 hitter. We'll see if they can do that job on the number 9 hitter. Looks like we have a pinch hitter coming into the game, number 13, Austin Hammer. Very dangerous hitter now stepping in for Mission. We know Hammer has some ankle issues here, but that doesn't equate from or doesn't take away from the fact that he's a very solid hitter here. And with 2 runners on and an out, this is a very big at bat coming up for Winter here.
Coach Burnett recognizing the importance. Oh, they had the runner. And it gets thrown away.
Wild, and a run will come in and score. Foster Shaw will end up at third. That runner was going to be out by 10 feet, Jody. He was completely caught off guard, but unfortunately, Winter unable to execute. And the end result is, instead of a big out, Mission now ties the ball game and puts Shaw at third.
Oh, he was out, just dead to rights.
Yeah, Ty, I mean, just totally caught him off guard and did everything right. It just, unfortunately, didn't work out. Be fouled back, and that'll go out of play, and that'll even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, our score is 2-2 here in the 4th now. Line drive, hit back to Frazier. He's got it. Nobody's covering third. Nobody was covering third, so unable to get the double play, even though the runner was way off the bag. So, runner will remain at third, now with 2 outs, and top of the order, Jordan Poigney coming to the plate.
You know, that was a huge out still. Riley Frazier snow-coned that one, as he didn't know if it was going to be rising or not. But to get Hammer, a pinch hitter for Mission, was huge.
Yeah, Frazier with a nice job there making that catch on that very sharply hit line drive. That's a huge out. So 2 outs now, runner on third, and the batter's Jordan Poigney. That's going to be skied in the air, and it's going to be trouble. Frazier's unable to get to it. That'll drop for a base hit, and Mission will now take the lead. So now 2 runs come in to score, and Mission has a 3-2 lead here in the 4th inning. You know, up till now, Jody, our defense have been playing pretty good. You know, we've had our opportunities here to get out of this inning and just haven't been able to make that great play. Aiden Bizzardi now batting. That'll be cut on and missed. Throw down to second. In time. Winter defense does come through, and Poigney is retired for out number 3 as he's caught stealing, and that will end the inning. So we're headed to the 5th. Winter's going to trail by a score of 3-2. Ryan Sherman, Ty Bolton, and Cameron Biggins will be batting when we return.
Frontier Motors is a committed sponsor of the student-athlete activities in our area and are proud to bring you coverage of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Frontier Motors in Winter is a full-service dealer for Chevrolet, GMC, Buick, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram vehicles. They also maintain one of the area's largest inventory of quality pre-owned vehicles. With over 300 in stock, the best selection at the best price is at Frontier Motors in Winter. Frontier Motors on West Highway 18, or shop online at frontiermotors.com.
Mel's Auto is a dedicated sponsor of all the action of Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. If you want your automotive in-road ready conditions, bring it to Mel's Auto on 210 Polk Street in Winter. They have 3 full-time experienced mechanics on hand who get your vehicle back on the road fast. All types of repairs from oil changes to major overhauls and everything in between at the most competitive prices. They even pick up and deliver too. So when you need quality repairs of any type, be confident in Mel's Automotive in Winter. Call 842-2643 for an appointment.
People say the good old days are gone, but Harry K keeps proving them all wrong. The K stands for quality, like the way things used to be. The best sales and service in Central South Dakota. Harry K, the people difference. Harry K, the people difference.
DB's Bait and Tackle has expanded to be the largest dealer in South Central South Dakota. DB's is stocked with tons of tackler for your angler adventures and live bait. So whether it's bass, walleye, northern catfish, or whatever you want to catch, stop in and you'll agree DB's Bait and Tackle at 142 West 4th Street in Winter is your store with more. DB's Bait and Tackle, proud to sponsor all the Winter Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Good luck in tonight's contest.
Well, we're back. Leahy Bowl about to start the 5th inning. Ryan Sherman going to lead things off for Winter. Had a pitching change for Mission as Justice Morrison now in to pitch for Mission. And Burnett will move over to third. So Morrison and Burnett will just switch spots.
Hammer is in at first base.
That's going to miss outside, so the count on Sherman will go 1 ball, 1 strike. So Hammer moves to first base. Cut on and miss for strike 2. He entered the game for Valdez, who was playing right field, so I got to guess Foster Shaw might be out in right field as well. Swing and a miss. Ryan's retired for out number 1 of the inning. That'll bring Ty Bolton to the plate. Had a miss inside for ball 1.
We're getting to the point in the game where Ty's got to wear that one. Winner with 1 hit. Mission doing a nice job on the mound after that first inning.
That's sharply hit to second, fielded there and thrown to first for out number 2. Mazzardi's done a nice job for Mission over at second base today.
5 for 5.
Yep.
With 1 incredible play.
Yeah, and fielded every ball cleanly, and I mean that's huge. Those are 5 big outs he's recorded. Cameron Biggins now stepping in for Winter. Got a miss up high for ball 2. That one's going to sneak through into right field, and Biggins will pick up a base hit here with 2 outs. That'll bring to the plate Caleb Brozick. Caleb with 2 ground outs on the day, 0 for 2. Got to figure here, Jody, with 2 outs, Biggins probably going to be running on either the first or second pitch here. Not going on that one. That's going to get past the catcher, so Biggins will move down to second now on the pass ball.
There he is.
Yep, there's a very big base runner out at second there. If Caleb can put the ball out on the outfield grass somewhere, drive that runner home. That'll miss outside for ball 2. Biggins steals third, and the throw goes out in the left field. He's going to score. So Cameron Biggins doing a great job there. In essence, manufacturing a run on his own there. That'll tie our ball game at 3. That's a huge, huge run there, and a great job, great base running by Cameron Biggins.
With 2 outs.
With 2 outs. Pick up the base hit, then a stolen base, then a second stolen base, and then scored on a throwing error. So Winner answers right back and ties the ball game here in the 5th. That'll miss up high, and Caleb will move down to first now with the walk. And I'll bring to the plate Riley Frazier. Frazier, a pretty good contact hitter here, very rarely strikes out. So again, a golden opportunity if Winter can steal that base and get Caleb down in scoring position, and then have Riley punch one through the gap somewhere. Rosick's going, and he's going to make it easily. He'll be in standing down there at second base with a stolen base. Pitch to Frazier was inside for ball 1.
Do you see the same thing? You steal third and try to force the action?
I might not here with Riley Frazier up just because he's such a good bat. And it depends on the count. You know, if Riley gets 2 strikes, I might do it. Had a miss inside and low for ball 2. So 2-1 count here. Hitters count, so Frazier should see a pretty good pitch here. That one's fouled way out of play. That'll even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one might have went up by the water tower.
Cleared all those nice new SUVs and pickups down there on left field line.
Now with 2 strikes, Jody, I think I would send Caleb on this pitch. Not going. That'll miss up high for ball 3, so the count is now full. Here's the 3-2. Had a miss down low. Frazier's going to pick up the walk. He'll move down to first, so that's going to put runners now first and second, both with a lot of speed, and bring to the plate Trevor Soction.
Boy, a double steal here.
Yeah, I think you do. You put both these runners in scoring position, and I mean Soction, 1 for 2 in the game and been hitting the ball well. You know, would have an opportunity then to maybe drive in 2 runs and retake that lead.
The base runners go to first base for instruction,
and you know, you don't necessarily have to steal the base. You could hit and run as well in this situation. Well, looks like we're ready to resume action. So again, Winner with 2 outs, runners on first and second, and Trevor Soction stepping in. Catcher must have a little bit of an equipment issue there.
Did Trevor have 1 RBI or 2 in that first inning? That was 1, it looked like.
I believe it was 1 came in there. That one's going to miss up high for ball 1. So Morrison with a little bit of control issue here. Going to miss down low and gets past the catcher. Both runners are going to advance. Third baseman with a nice job on what could have possibly went out in the left field there, saved a run. So Winner now with 2 runners in scoring position and a 2-0 count on Trevor Soction.
Boy, I'm zoning up and I'm looking for that beach ball right here.
That'll miss up high, and that's going to get away again. Going to be play at the plate, and Winner will retake the lead. as Caleb Brozick comes in to score on the wild pitch. Frazier will move down to third. Count on Saxon now 3-0. Jody, in this situation here, knowing Trevor is your cleanup hitter and he's been hitting the ball well, do you green light him with a 3-0 here?
No. Boy, that's tough because
that's a tough call.
Just because of the speed factor, you've got the potential for force at first and second. The next stab batter, who's Jordan Turgeon, has not been hitting the ball. You know what? I might green light him. Wouldn't matter.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. That one's out of the zone, so Saxon's going to move down to first. That'll put runners on first and third now. Still 2 outs, and Jordan Turgeon's going to step in. Jordan had a strikeout and a line drive back to the pitcher in his 2 at-bats, so 0 for 2 on the day, looking to break that streak and pick up an RBI here. That's in there for a called strike, so 0-1 now the count. Saxon, very conservative lead over there, even with the first and third scenario. Doesn't look like he's going to try going. That's in there for called strike 2, so Jordan now down in 0-2 hole here quickly. Got a miss up high for ball 1.
Winner doing all this with 2 outs when the rally started.
That Winner retakes the lead by a score of 4-3 here in the top of the 5th. That'll be cut on and missed, and Jordan will be retired, and that's going to end the inning. Winner does answer by scoring 2 runs, though, so they retake the lead with a score of 4-3. We're headed to the bottom of the 5th. Aiden Bazzari, Shaden Wint, and Blake Burnett are going to be batting when we return.
The store that always does the most for you is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck to the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior teams as a proud sponsor of all the action on Winter Warriors Live. We invite you to stop out for your everyday grocery needs, fresh produce, top grade meat department, incredible dairy section, and much, much more. Or for your special event orders, you'll always find what you're looking for at the Winter Food Center. And they always deliver speedy, friendly service at the Winter Food Center. The store doing the most for you.
The American dream is of a better future, a confident retirement. Those dreams have taken a beating lately. As a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, Layden & Associates is dedicated to helping you keep your dreams alive by listening, planning, working with you one-on-one, so you can retire your way with confidence. Call today at 842-3832. Office is located at 214 East 2nd Street in Winter. Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC. Ameriprise Financial cannot guarantee future financial results.
How long should your dreams live?
Long enough to pay off the house. Long enough to send the kids to college.
Your dreams should live forever, so help protect them with American Families Life Insurance. Use our online life needs calculator at amfam.com and call your local agent to find out how much coverage is right for you and your family. Your dream is out there. Go get it. We'll protect it. Life insurance underwritten by American Family Life Insurance Company. Home office, Madison, Wisconsin.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl. We're about to start the bottom half of the 5th inning. Again, Mission's the home team on the scoreboard today due to a coin toss. Aiden Bazzardi's stepping in, and he'll have strike 1 on a swinging strike. Ty Bolton still in the game pitching for Winter. Had a miss outside and even things up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, Winter did a nice job last inning, Jody, to rally back and retake that lead 4-3 here. That one's in there for a called strike, so 1-2 now the count.
A lot of the credit's got to go to Cameron Biggins with that 2-out at bat of his.
Cameron got on base, and then he just flat out made things happen from there, pretty much on his own with his speed and agility. Well, here's the 1-2 to Bazzardi. That's going to miss outside and low for ball 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes now.
That's a good spot to miss.
It is.
Bazzardi was looking at it real hard there.
This is a big at bat, though, the leadoff hitter. He's the number 2 hitter in the order. I mean, Ideally, you want a pretty clean inning here. You don't want Mission to have any chance at retaking the lead or tying the ball game. And you know, you're looking this late in the ball game with the heart of the order coming up. This might be the inning that kind of has a big say in who wins this thing. That'll miss down low. Bizzardi's going to draw the walk, so that'll put him on first and bring Shane Witt to the plate. Witt, the number 3 hitter in the order. You bunt here, Jody?
No. I think he had a base hit his last time and a pretty good at bat his first at bat.
It's in there for a called strike.
Base hit and he flew out to center field. I let him swing away.
It's cut on and missed for strike 2, so 0-2 the count on Witt.
Defensively, you just bear down and strike him out, right?
I'm all for that. Here's the pitch. Be
just foul.
Grounded. Yep, just foul down the line. So count will remain 0-2 on Witt. You know, Mission kind of likes to lull the defense to sleep here. Better look out for that runner, Bizzardi. Not going. That's going to be flown into left field. Caleb's going to park under it. He'll make the catch, and that'll be out number 1. So big out there. That'll bring the cleanup hitter to the plate, though, in the form of Blake Burnett. Burnett is 0 for 2 on the day with a ground ball to third and a fly ball to center field. That'll miss up high for ball 1. Throwover is going to get away from Saction, and that'll allow the runner to move down to second. And he's going to go for third, and he will make it easily. So just like that, Mission has a runner now on third with 1 out. And a golden opportunity for Mission here to tie this ball game back up. That's going to miss inside and hit Burnett, so he's going to move down to first. That'll put runners now in the corners with 1 out and bring to the plate Ty Herman. Well, it looks like we're ready to resume action here. Winner has runners on at first, or Mission has runners on at first and third, 1 out. And the batter will be Ty Herman, the number 5 hitter in Mission's order. So, Winner desperately needing a big out here to hang on to that ever so slim 4-3 lead. Runner's going. Pitch will be outside for ball 1. There'll be no throw down, so both runners now in scoring position here for Mission. No one warming in the Winter bullpen. Ground ball is going to be hit out there, and it'll be deflected by the third baseman. He deflected it enough where the shortstop, Riley Frazier, kind of knocked it away from him, so everybody's going to be safe on the play. Official score gave a base hit on that, so there will be an RBI for Herman. So again, runner still on the corners. Game is tied, and the batter is Jacob Moran here with 1 out. Well, kind of a frustrating inning here so far, Jody, in that Winners had their opportunities to get out of this and not allow really any damage, but not able to make the big plays when they needed to. So now runners on at second and third and an 0-1 count on Moran. The ball game is tied here in the fourth. That's going to be fouled off for strike two. Jody, watch the runner on at third and Burnett. You know, Winner's got to do something about that. Watch how far down the line he's running on the pitch here. That time he didn't do it, but that'll miss outside for ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He was 3/4 of the way down the line on that previous pitch I was talking about. That'll be popped up, and Schroeder will make the catch. Big out there. Good hustle by Schroeder, and that'll be out number 2 of the inning, and that is a huge out. Foster Shaw is now going to step in with runners on at second and third and 2 outs, and with any luck here, Winner can get out of this thing with only 1 run scored. First pitch to Shaw will miss outside for ball 1. There goes that runner. He's still at home. And the tag is made. He is out. He is out. That will end the inning. Huge play by Winner there to retire the runner. Burnett trying to steal home and rob a run. That will end our inning. The game is tied after 5 complete. We're headed to the 6th. John Clute, Jaden Schroeder, and Ryan Sherman will be coming up when we return.
Here at Farmers Union Insurance, they do everything they can to make sure that you have the right insurance for your specific needs. They understand not every individual or family has the same insurance needs, and insurance is not a one-size-fits-all type solution. You see, they look at themselves as an insurance consultant rather than the typical salespeople. Farmers Union Insurance Agency's presence within the community is more than just an insurance office. They are proud to sponsor coverage of winter athletics and students. Good luck this year to all the Warrior and Lady Warriors.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, to remodel, or new addition, to major construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, and electrical work in winter. We can handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer of Crane heaters, too. Good luck in tonight's contest. H&O Electric is a proud sponsor of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior coverage on Winter Warriors Live.
Winter Regional Healthcare is proud to sponsor coverage of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior athletics and activities on Winter Warriors Live. Best of luck in tonight's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our local hospital and long-term care facility. For more information on the services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities, honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota. Remember, professional care with a personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl. We're starting at top of the 6th inning. Ball game is all knotted at 4 runs apiece. John Clute's going to lead things off for Winter. The Winter faithful kind of with a big sigh of relief last inning got out of a huge jam as a big play made by Jaden Schroeder there to apply the tag on Blake Burnett, who was trying to steal home. That'll be swung on and missed, so John will be retired for out number 1 of the inning. Well, here comes Jaden Schroeder, and we'll see if that great defensive play can translate into something at the plate. I mean, often you see that where you make a great play in defense, and the next thing you know, you get a big hit as well. That'll miss outside for ball 1. Schroeder 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. It's outside again for ball 2. up high for ball 3. So a 3-0 count here on Schroeder and a ball game tied in a 6. So certainly a take sign coming on this one, maybe even on the next 2 pitches.
That was my thought.
It's in there for a called strike, so 3-1 to count. Cut on and miss, so count will move full. Yeah, if Schroeder can get on base here with his speed, you'd like to think he can steal the base. That'll be swing and a miss, so strike 3. Schroeder's retired. So now 2 outs in the inning, and Ryan Sherman will step in. Sherman is 0 for 2 on the day with a ground ball to second and a strikeout. Missed up high for ball 1. It catches the corner, and that'll even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Cut on and miss for strike 2. That'll miss up high and even to count at 2 balls, 2 strikes on Sherman. Cut on and missed, and that's strike 3, and Morrison will strike out the side. So we're headed to the bottom of the 6th, still knotted at 4 apiece. Foster Shaw, Justice Morrison, and Austin Hammer will be coming up for Mission when we come back.
The Winter Bowling Center is a proud sponsor of all the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior action on Winter Warriors Live. For great family action, check out the Winter Bowling Center. We've got a great game room with pool, darts, foosball, pinball, and more. And we've got the best snack bar featuring delicious Mexican dishes, burgers, and of course, Stone Willie pizzas. Call in your order to 842-2287 for free delivery. We've also got an expanded casino room and can host all types of parties and events. The Winter Bowling Center, East Highway 44 in Winter.
The Pix Theater in downtown Winter is proud to be a sponsor of today's coverage on WinterWarriorsLive.com. We encourage all to attend today's game and cheer on the boys and girls of Tripp County in their pursuits of victory. And remember, if you have a break in your sports calendar, stop down for a movie and some great family fun and entertainment. Showtimes are Sunday through Thursday at 7:30 with double features on Friday and Saturday at 7:30 and 9:30 p.m. And remember, good luck in today's game.
Rosenberg Implement was founded in 1937, and since its inception, they have always been your full-service John Deere dealership, headquartered in Winter. They now have grown to dealerships in Pierre, Phillip, and their latest addition of Nebraska stores in Bloomfield, Harrington, Laurel, and Wayne. Even with their past success, they understand that they need to continually prove themselves each and every day to earn your business and trust, and are committed to doing just that. Proudly sponsoring the Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors dream and the coverage of the pursuit of those dreams on Winter Warriors Live.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl in this Region 7A opening game of the Region Tourney. Foster Shaw is going to start things off here for Mission in this 4-4 ball game. 7-inning game, of course.
Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter. John Valdez will be coming in to pinch hit for Foster Shaw.
And I had Valdez already in the game as number 19, so
they're batting out of order. Yeah, but there was a throw out at the home plate last inning. They're batting out of order. Should be Foster Shaw.
It should be Foster Shaw batting here, yes.
He's already in the game. Well, he was in the game for Hammer. Austin Hammer came in and replaced him. It's an illegal substitution.
Fly ball will be hit over to third. Turgeon will make the catch. That'll retire Valdez for out number 1. And that'll bring to the plate Justice Morrison.
Yeah, Valdez was an illegal substitution.
The only thing I wondered, Jody, they show him as number 19 in the lineup card, and our program shows him as a different number here. So there's a discrepancy between what they turned in for a roster on the program and what is on the lineup card.
All right, I'll settle down.
That one's in there for a called strike. That's the only thing I can think of it might be. That's cut on and miss for strike 2 to Morrison, so a 2-2 count now. Got a miss down low, and that'll bring the count full. That's in there for called strike 3. Big out. Nice pitch by Ty Bolton there to retire Morrison for out number 2. Morrison looked to be moving down to first. He thought he was going to have the walk, but that caught the corner, and he'll be retired for out number 2. Well, the very dangerous Austin Hammer now stepping in here with 2 outs, and that's just the way you want it, Jody. You want him stepping in with 2 outs. That'll get just past the leaping dive by Luke Engel, and that'll go into center field for a base hit. So Hammer will pick up a 2-out base hit and bring to the plate Jordan Poigney. Now is where we're going to find out just how hurt Hammer is with that ankle here. If he's healthy, normally you know he's still in this base.
This one and the next one.
Not sure what all the talk is down there, but
I think Coach Burnett was asking if he could pinch run for him and then re-enter him, but he can't because he's already a substitute coming into the game.
Right, if he were to leave the game, he cannot re-enter since he's already entered, exactly as you said. Hammer is running good there. He'll make it down to third easily on the wild pitch, or down to second easily on the wild pitch. So a 1-0 count now on Poigney, and he'll have a runner in scoring position here in the 6th inning. Rizzardi has 2 strikeouts and a walk on the day. Or excuse me, Poigney. That'll go foul. So the count will even up at 1 ball, 1 strike. And Poigney actually has 2 base hits and reached on an error on the day. So 2 for 3 for Poigney.
That's a pretty good leadoff batter.
Missed outside for ball 2. And you know, knowing the kind of day he's had here, Jody, I would not intentionally walk him, but pitching around him, there's certainly nothing wrong with that here. It's in there for called strike 2. So a 2-2 count. Here's the 2-2. It's going to be hit in the foul territory. That'll drift out of play, so we'll do it again. Runner Hammer was moving on the pitch. So he'll have to go back to second base. So we'll do everything again. Here's the 2-2.
Hammer's lost a step, but he had a couple to lose.
Still moving good. There he's moving again. Throw down to third is in time. Hammer is gunned down. Huge out and a huge throw by Jaden Schroeder.
2 huge throws today.
So that will end the inning. So Poigney will lead things off again next time. His at-bat is not recorded. So we remain tied.
He walked. He was walked. He advanced on his own discretion. That was ball 4.
I thought that was ball 3. I'm not sure, Joe.
We'll find out as we come back.
Anyway, we're headed to the 7th. We're tied. Ty Bolton, Cameron Biggins, and Caleb Brozick are coming up when we return.
Suffering from neck pain, chronic or acute back pain, or headaches? Tired of temporary relief from your current regimen of treatment? Here at Atlas Chiropractic, it's a different approach. Dr. Willowade of Atlas Chiropractic in Winter uses a unique technique that is gentle, precise, and effective. Are you ready for change? Call Atlas Chiropractic today at 842-1588 to set up your initial examination, or stop into 210 South Main Street, Suite number 4, and begin your path to permanent correction. Atlas Chiropractic is a proud fan of the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior athletic teams and the coverage of their successes on Winter Warriors Live.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain and Winter are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide's agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain and Winter, locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection, and an equal opportunity provider.
Well, welcome back to Leahy Bowl. We're all knotted at 4, and we're starting the 7th and final inning of the ball game. First pitch to Ty Bolton will be outside for ball 1. Ty looking to act like the double leadoff here, get on base, and with his speed make something happen. That one's in there, so the count will move to 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the order, and Cameron Biggins, Caleb Brozick, and Riley Frazier to follow here. That'll miss outside for ball 2. Yeah, if Ty can get on here, Jody, this is going to be huge because we've got the heart of our order coming up, and Ty has a lot of speed. So if he gets on base, I'd look for Winter to do some real damage here. That one will catch the inside corner. That'll move the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's going to be flown out in the right field. We'll see if it'll drop in there. Oh, nice
Burnett
catch.
With another great play.
Nice catch by the second baseman over there, and that will retire Bolton. Tell you that second base area for Mission today has been our nemesis. They've just taken us out of rally after rally with great plays over there. Well, Cameron Biggins going to step in now with 1 out. That one's going to stay fair. Biggins going to round first. He's going for 2. Kind of had a near collision with umpire Brad Schramm, but he is able to get in there safe. So Biggins will quickly pick up a double here with 1 out in the 7th. So we'll see if Cameron Biggins can do what he did last inning and generate a run again. Big double there. So he's in scoring position with Caleb Brozick now coming to the plate.
Brad
I thought Cameron might take Brad out there for a second. That'll miss outside for ball 1. Winter with a big opportunity here with a runner on at second and 1 out in the heart of our order coming up here. That'll miss down low for ball 2. So 2-0 count to Caleb. Runner's going. Throw down is not in time. Biggins will pick up a stolen base and move down to third. Pitch to Brozick was a ball, so he'll have a 3-0 count now.
No way, no how I swing here.
No, I think I agree with you. You got to have the take sign here, because if you can get Caleb on, especially when you're the visiting team, you know, with the 1 run, you want more than 1 if you can get it here. You get Caleb on base, you have that first-third situation with some speed. Anything can happen there if you steal that base. And still the heart of the order batting, so. That'll miss outside. It's going to get away from the catcher, and Biggins is going to come in and score easily. Winter will retake the lead by a score of 5-4 now. Caleb will move down to first with the walk. So again, Cameron Biggins coming through huge for Winter here. He scored 3 of our 5 runs today, all scored by Cameron Biggins.
Lead off.
our leadoff hitter, really doing his job today. So Riley Frazier stepping in. Caleb Brozick will be down at first. He's got a big lead. Here's the pitch. Caleb is going, and there'll be no throw. Caleb had such a big jump on that. Mission had no chance of throwing him out. He'll pick up a stolen base. Pitch to Frazier was a ball, so 1-0 count here. So another runner in scoring position, and a very dangerous Riley Frazier batting. That'll miss outside for ball 2. So 2-0 the count. Umpire Austin Ritchie showing the count as 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike the count. That's going to get away from the catcher. Brozick will move down to third easily. So that'll make our count 2-1 and put a very big insurance run for Winter now on at third base, 90 feet away from scoring. Well, Riley's job right now is simply put this ball in play somewhere and get that runner home. That'll be cut on and missed, so that'll be strike 2. That'll even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Very big pitch coming up here to Frazier. Here's the 2-2. He's going to get the job done. Yeah.
Oh, bad base running.
I think Winter probably should have scored the run there. Frazier is recorded on the 5-3 putout. And you know, there, Jody, is a case where I'd say it's 7th inning. You just give it all you got and you go for you go for it. The odds are, you know, playing the percentages, you're probably going to get called out, but that might have been one to go for. Saxon will step in. Pitch is up high for ball 1. So big at bat here for Saxon with 2 outs. That's a tough decision to make on a split second type deal, though. So one of those where
it's Hammer's arm on first base too. That's something that maybe Coach Hansen was talking about.
It might be. It might very well be.
That's something we're failing to recognize until this point.
That's cut on and miss for strike 2. Winter have scored 1. They have retaken the lead by a score of 5-4 here in the 7th inning. Winter hoping to get a base hit here and pick up another insurance run. That'll be fouled out of play, so count will remain 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I don't know. I still test that third baseman's arm, and I hesitate for a second. As soon as he looks away, I go. Gonna rehash it. I like the idea of a 2-run lead.
2-run lead would be much more comfortable than 1 right here.
Oh.
That one's in there for called strike 3, so Saxon is retired for out number 3 of the inning. So we're headed to the bottom of the 7th, and Winter has a 1-run lead. Mission has the top of the order coming up, though, in Jordan Poigney, Aiden Bizzardi, and Shane Wett when we return.
Feller in Winter welcomes all fans and travelers to Winter. We invite you to stop by before or after the game for the best in snacks, drinks, ice, fuel, and much more. It's all available at the Little Feller, your 24-hour convenience store in Winter. Little Feller also wants to wish all the Warrior and Lady Warriors good luck on the season and in tonight's competition. We are excited to bring you coverage of all of tonight's action on Winter Warriors Live. And remember, the Little Feller is the one for all your pregame and postgame convenience traveling needs.
Frontier Motors is a committed sponsor of the student-athlete activities in our area and are proud to bring you coverage of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Frontier Motors in Winter is a full-service dealer for Chevrolet, GMC, Buick, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram vehicles. They also maintain one of the area's largest inventory of quality pre-owned vehicles. With over 300 in stock, the best selection at the best price is at Frontier Motors in Winter. Frontier Motors on West Highway 18 or shop online at frontiermotors.com.
Mel's Auto is a dedicated sponsor of all the action of Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. If you want your automotive in-road ready conditions, bring it to Mel's Auto on 210 Polk Street in Winter. They have 3 full-time experienced mechanics on hand who get your vehicle back on the road fast. All types of repairs from oil changes to major overhauls and everything in between at the most competitive prices. They even pick up and deliver too. So when you need quality repairs of any type, be confident in Mel's Automotive in Winter. Call 842-2643 for an appointment.
Well, we're back here at Leahy Bowl for the exciting finish of this game. Bottom of the 7th and final inning. Jordan Poigney leading things off here in the 7th inning for Mission. That'll miss down low for ball 1. Ty Bolton still on the mound, looking to pick up a complete game victory here for Winter. That's hit just over the outreached hands of Jordan Turgeon at third, so Poigney is going to start things off with a base hit. Winter with no action in the bullpen, so looking at it, this is Ty Bolton's game to win or lose here. Batter is going to be Aiden Bizzardi. Bizzardi 0 for 2 on the day, 2 strikeouts and a walk. Poigney with 3 base hits on the day. Very big day for him. Got to figure he's going to be thinking stolen base, but he was caught stealing last time he was on base, so that might slow him down just a bit. Ground ball hit to second, fielded, thrown to short. It'll be out number 1, and then the throw's going to skip past Sakshin, but runner will hold at first. So a lot of action there. 1 out recorded. Nice play by Luke Engel.
Very nice. Get that lead runner.
Flipping the ball to Riley Frazier to get that lead out, and Bizzardi is safe with a fielder's choice.
You get the lead runner and you keep the force at second for the next batter.
So the batter is now Shane Witt here with 1 out. Still a runner on at first. Yeah, keeping that runner out of scoring position is huge there, so great job by Winter defense there. And a very, very big out. Runner not going. Pitch will be cut on and missed for strike 1. There's the 0-1. That'll be down low, and that evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, all year this team felt it was getting better and better. We saw a slump at the end of the year, but this has been a nice performance today, win or lose.
This one's cut on and missed, so that'll be strike 2 on Witt. If Ty can get Witt out here with a strikeout, that would just be huge. Nice pitch, missed outside, but good place for that one. So that'll make the count 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's going to be fouled out of play, so count will remain 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner Bizzardi still not going. Pretty conservative lead, so Winter needs to be careful here, though. Mission has a kind of a little track record there of trying to lull a defense to sleep. Still not going. Pitch will be outside, and that'll bring the count full on Witt. You know, with 1 out here, Jody trailing by 1 in the 7th and a 3-2 count, it would not shock me to see that runner going on this pitch. He's not going. Pitch is going to get away from Schroeder. That will be ball 4. Schroeder does a nice job to get to that before that runner. Bizzardi can move down to third, though, so minimize the damage there. So runners now at first and second with 1 out, and Blake Burnett's going to step in to bat. Burnett is 0 for 2 on the day. He grounded out to third, flew out to center, and was hit by a pitch. That'll miss down low for ball 1. It's in there for a called strike. So Conan Burnett now moves to 1 ball, 1 strike. Very, very tension-filled game here. Winner leading by 1 here in the bottom of the 7th and final inning. That's going to be grounded foul for strike 2. Burnett, the cleanup hitter, a very dangerous hitter in the Mission lineup. So big, big pitch coming up here. Look at that lead over at first there, Jody. Burnett's going to fly it out. That's going to go foul. That'll go foul. So count will remain 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, if Turgeon could have gotten to that ball a second sooner, we had the easy force out at third. But the ball hit the ground and rolled foul instantly. So we're going to do everything again. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. That'll miss inside and even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's in there for called strike 3. Big, big pitch by Ty Bolton to get a very big out against Blake Burnett, the cleanup hitter. So 2 outs now for Mission. Mission down to its final out in the ballgame in the form of Ty Herman. Herman walked, grounded to second, and had a base hit RBI in the ballgame so far. It's in there for called strike 1, so Bolton ahead of the hitter right away. 0-1 now the count on Herman. That'll miss outside and the count will even up at 1 ball, 1 strike. I don't know about you, Jody, but this would not be a good time to take my blood pressure.
You can hear me just talking up a storm right now, can't you?
If I had this microphone down by my chest, you'd be hearing thump, 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 thump. 2-1 to count on Herman. That'll miss outside for 3-1. Kind of a dangerous count here. We have a hitter's count. Winning run already on first base, so you don't want to move him to scoring position if at all possible here. That'll miss outside, and that will load the bases here with 2 outs for Mission. And the batter is going to be Jacob Moran.
Pinch hitter. Little Mark Rogers going to check in.
Okay, Mark Rogers now entering the game to pinch hit for Mission. Coach Hansen out on the mound to kind of settle his players down here. I mean, the important thing here is bases may be loaded, but Winter's still only 1 out away from a very, very big victory here.
Now you've got an out at the plate in every bag.
Yep, no throw needs to be made. You simply need to field the ball, step on the bag, and record the force out. Well, first pitch to Rogers will be outside for ball 1. Winter now with no room for error, though, with the bases loaded. Cannot afford another walk here. That's going to get away from Schroeder, but nobody will advance, so count will move to 2-0 now. Here's the 2-0 to Rogers. That'll miss inside.
Foul ball. That hit his bat.
That actually hit the bat. Big break for Winter there. Instead of a 3-0 count, now 2-1. And we both know there's such a huge difference in that count.
There is.
Bolton throwing from the windup. Here's the 2-1. Going to be down low for ball 3. Winter with no margin for error whatsoever now. Needing this out here because ball 4 will tie this ball game up and send it into extra innings. That'll miss, and that's ball 4. Rogers draws the walk. He'll move down to first, and our ball game is tied. Mission now has the winning run on third base, and looks like we're going to have a pitching change. So with that, Jody, why don't we take a 90-second break, and we'll let you know who's coming in to pitch when we return.
People say the good old days are gone, but Harry Kane keeps proving them all wrong. The K stands for quality, like the way things used to be. The best sales and service in Central South Dakota. Harry Kane, the people difference. Harry Kane, the people difference.
DB's Bait and Tackle has expanded to be the largest dealer in South Central South Dakota. DB's is stocked with tons of tackler for your angler adventures and live bait. So whether it's bass, walleye, northern catfish, or whatever you want to catch, stop in and you'll agree DB's Bait and Tackle at 142 West 4th Street in Winter is your store with more. DB's Bait and Tackle, proud to sponsor all the Winter Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Good luck in tonight's contest.
The store that always does the most for you is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck to the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior teams as a proud sponsor of all the action on Winter Warriors Live. We invite you to stop out for your everyday grocery needs, fresh produce, top grade meat department, incredible dairy section, and much, much more. Or for your special event orders, you'll always find what you're looking for at the Winter Food Center. And they always deliver speedy, friendly service at the Winter Food Center, the store doing the most for you.
Well, we're about ready to resume action here at Leahy Bowl in the bottom of the 7th. Our game is currently tied at 5. Mission has 2 outs, bases loaded, and the batter is Thane Witt. Carter Brickman now in the game to pitch for Winter. First pitch will miss outside. Mission has a winning run on third base now 90 feet away from a victory. That one's in there for a called strike. Winter simply needs to get an out and get out of this inning right now and send it into extra innings. Here's the 1-1. That'll miss outside for ball 2. So 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. That'll be fouled away. So that'll even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, our batter is Thane Witt. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball is going to skip through, and Mission's going to win the ball game. Big base hit by Thane Witt. He'll get the game-winning walk-off RBI, and Mission's going to take game 1 by a score of 6-5. So with that, Mission will now advance in the winner's bracket and play at 8 o'clock tonight. Winter will now, with a very heartbreaking loss, play at 5:30 later on today. Jody, that's one that just leaves a person speechless. Very frustrating.
It does. I got dry throat. My heartbeat's really going right now, but you know what? It's not over. It's a double elimination tournament, and this is one that slipped away. What Winter's got to do is refocus, and they got to be back here at 5:30, ready to play the loser of Lee Deadwood and Wagner.
Well, again, we want to remind everybody, Jody and I will be carrying every game today, so coming up here in approximately about a half an hour at 3 o'clock or so. We'll have the Lead Deadwood Wagner game. So with that, I think we'll probably go off the air, Jody, and come back.
We'll get the other game
before
set
game
up
time.
and have you ready to roll on the homepage video player here in just a few minutes with Lead Deadwood Wagner. For Doug Sherman, this is Jody Brozick saying thank you for watching.